It's been 50 years since the War of the Wilds, and still nothing grows on the Kindlelands. The exact day the flora of the world stood up and ravaged the cities of the Graynor Peninsula is lost to the ages. After the Great Fire tore its way from west to east, turning the land barren and fallow, the otherworldly patrons, the guides, and the great cities of the Kindlelands worked together in their own way to bring a kind of peace to a war-torn people. It is a gentle, delicate balance, and something or someone threatens it. Welcome to Another Path. My name is Chase, and I'll be your GM. Today, the Aegis 3 interrupt a ritual and make a shocking discovery. If you want to support the show, check out our merch store, available at anotherpathpodcast.com, and our Patreon for persistent help to us and rewards to you. On that note, thank you to our backers, Connor, Jeremy, and Nate, for their continued support. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your trip down another path.
Can we talk about just how fucking tired Shaboy is right now?
Yeah?
Those 7 a.m. days are getting to me.
I hear ya.
Yeah, this is nothing against people who run those hours all the time. Like, I get it. It's just an adjustment for me. I'm also a lifelong insomniac, so that's fun. Like, I only got 4 hours of sleep last night, and I'm not helping myself by consuming this bourbon. But this episode of Another Path brought to you by Simple Times Mixers for supplying me with this ever so tasty pineapple mule.
Hashtag ad.
Beautiful.
Hashtag please sponsor.
Hashtag please ad.
Hashtag can we get sponsored by booze?
Not booze, mixers. Zach Rob, please.
No, I was just saying I feel you. Climb, we've been, kicking back up on in training / rehearsals time, so it's been 6 days a week from 8:30 to 5:30.
It's rough.
It's been some times.
Well, and Ryan and I have rehearsal starting soon.
Yeah, we have auditions starting next week, and oh my god, Griffin.
Oh my god, you guys.
Oh my god, you guys.
That's it, you're all dead.
That might happen anyway.
That is an opportunity tonight that you all do have, is going into the document that I have labeled Another Path Death. It's a separate document. It's up all the time.
Well, we're enough of fuck ups that it's entirely possible every time we do something dumb.
I am simultaneously of the mind that we are both very hard to kill and incredibly vulnerable at any moment.
Mm-hmm. We're in the sweet spot.
I mean, like, I'm real squishy still, guys.
I know you are, but you've got two big beefcakes to stand in the way of the hits.
I know, but when you turn into a bear and are, like, on a different story than I am, I become very vulnerable very quickly.
My entire kit is built around leaving Ryan in the front line and having ability to get to you should you need it. I've built this way, dog.
I know. Hey, guys, I miss you, friends.
We miss you, Zach.
Guys, I haven't played
buddy.
D&D in a while. I'm real horny for it.
Are you horny for this one?
I'm just real horny to play.
I'm horny for this one in particular.
Yeah, I haven't played since the last time we recorded.
This has been like weighing on me this episode.
All right, well, hey,
let's do this. There's my voice.
Oh, are we supposed to
stand at the terminus?
Oh my god!
Fuck you!
I'm Zach. Hi. I'm sorry, they did character-y things, and I figured I didn't know if I needed to do some. It's alright.
Chase, you have to find a way somehow to make that work.
Oh, I know, it's going in just like that.
And that's the episode. Thanks for listening, folks. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
Cool.
And we promise yeah.
Until then.
Oh. All right, Zach, would you like to do a character voice bit? Do you need to get warmed up? No?
No.
All right. Okay. I'm sorry I yelled.
All right, let's go.
The three of you stand at the terminus of a hallway, looking into a large, dark room. You're on the second floor. which seems to be 30 feet above the first. Catwalks crisscross away from you. In the darkness, you can hear figures moving around, but getting a count is tricky. Beneath you, you can see and hear a sphere of water roaring as it swirls. The cage containing a telepathic bear and more figures are moving around below. The room itself is filled with piles of bags and boxes. I would like everybody to roll me a perception check.
Wow. 24.
17, 14 plus 3.
Excellent.
19.
So, Zach, you notice clearly in the middle of the room, tied to an altar, a young human male squirms as a shifter figure moves about him. A small number of valuable-looking gems shine and glint in the limited light. Also, at the bottom right of the room, you see the wall open up to the side. It's too dark and too far away to really see what's in there, though. Jackson, you peek out and you get a count of who is on the catwalk. There are 3 up here, but you really can't determine race, equipment, anything like that. Mordecai, beneath the sphere of water, there is a shrine dedicated to Mavo. Thick pelts of animals cover what is likely wood or stone, and it's adorned with small wooden animals and beads. You get brave and you shimmy up to the edge of the hallway and peek down. You count an additional 7 individuals down there, including what appears to be the high priest. That is the figure moving around the altar where the individual is tied to. Now that you are in the room, you can actually understand some of the chanting. Not much. But words here and there. You know a little bit of the wild tongue from your time working with your father. You get a little bit the word for king, the word for tower, the word for water. Getting much beyond that is difficult. The wild language is surprisingly complex and precise. There's no words that overlap or anything like that. What do you do?
Are we still unseen for the most part?
As far as you can tell.
Okay. I'm gonna gesture to the guys on the catwalk that I see, and whisper to you guys, okay, they seem like a problem. I mean, first of all, holy shit.
There's 10.
And a very big bear. Holy shit.
But the bear's locked up, right? It looks like.
Yeah. Still makes me nervous.
It should be noted that the telepathic bear would be a full 15 feet tall standing on its hind legs. This is a very large creature.
Oh, man.
I seem to remember that from last time. I might have a cool trick to deal with the catwalk guys.
Okay.
But,
Well,
I mean, how do we want to handle this?
you notice Jackson's armor is glowing a little bit. We should move quick, because I'm not sure how much longer this extra protection is going to last.
All right, you want me to pop this off?
Well, it's 30 feet down.
Yep.
How big's that cage?
The cage is at the far end of the room. The room is about 100 feet long. The cage itself is about 20 feet long, 20 feet wide on that dimension, so 70 feet away.
I'd like to make an intelligence check.
Please do.
12. I have a cunning plan.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, so let's do this then. Mordecai, you're going to blast those dudes? Okay, and then I'll run after it and clean them up. Zephyr, I know how much you love your fellow No, I'm talking about Mordecai. You know how much Mordecai loves his fellow creatures. You've got... Remember that time where you sniped that bird right out of the air?
It was a good shot.
Yeah, it was a real good shot. Can
Yes.
you think you could snipe the lock on that bear's cage?
We want to
And
let
just
the bear out?
Well, there's more of them than us, and it's caged, so it's not friendly to them.
We don't know that, per se. I think we let the bear leave it in his cage until he becomes a factor, or she, or they.
Can we hit save before we do this?
Actually, yeah. Chase, I'm gonna go ahead and cast a second level save spell.
Okay,
great,
okay,
great.
sure.
Here's my
That saves
question.
all items, equipment, HP.
Chase, You said that there was, like, one sort of, like, main dude down on the main floor that was, like, chanting or something?
I saw a high priest.
Yep.
I could Crown of Madness him and have him start attacking his own dudes.
Well, here's all I'm saying is that we have people on our...
I could Crown of Madness
There it
him
is.
and
There
start
it
having
is.
him attack his own dudes.
All I'm saying is that there's people up here on the catwalk on this level with us, and the main action's down there. I don't want them to be a problem.
Yeah, we've
I'm
got to
assuming
take out...
that once High Priest goes insane and starts attacking people, they will be otherwise distracted.
I'm just saying. Is this a brawl? Is this an assassination? What are we doing? I don't want to let that bear out.
I don't either.
I think we should, but I am outvoted.
Let me rephrase. Griffin really wants to let the bear out. Mordecai thinks that's a terrible idea.
Well, if we get rid of these guys up on the catwalks, that gives us height.
Mm-hmm.
So that clears everything out pretty well for Saphir to just stand up here and shoot
There's
things.
2 on the catwalk or 3?
3.
3 on the
3.
catwalk, 7 down bottom.
All right.
And a bear.
Have you ever seen G.I. Joe?
I don't think I've seen that Final Flight production.
Yes.
Is this where that slicing the pie term came from?
Yes. I got very into it. It was this old war play, and there's this part where the G.I. Joes sneak up behind the bad guys, and they take rocks, and they just hit them and knock them out, but instead, we just flip them over the edge of the balcony.
I'm good with that.
Just one good shove, and off they go.
So we're gonna cross 30 feet of no cover in front of them to get behind them?
Yes.
Or I could do some really cool fire shit.
How about Mordecai? You
Yeah.
Fire at these guys up here, and then I'll and then I'll run in after, and I'll do any cleanup if I need to.
Right.
Saphir, you try to make the high priest go bonkers, right? And maybe he'll start killing his own dudes, and then in all the hubbub and everything, hey, does anybody see a way to get down there?
There is a ladder not terribly far from your position, and then there's another one on the other side of the room.
Okay, Mordecai, you and I will get down there as quick as we can. And
start tearing shit up.
And start tearing shit up. However, I would like to point out that young man down there, I'm betting he's the teacher.
Yeah.
He doesn't look dead yet, so
No.
we're on a clock, and we got to get him out of here.
All right, here we go. Actually, I guess I should ask. Catwalk less than 60 feet away?
Catwalk is 10 feet away.
Perhaps before you rush them, I hit the high priest, and then you rush?
How about we all do it at the same time? 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Mordecai casts Flaming Sphere, just at the center guy. And it's a 5-foot diameter sphere of fire, and any creature that within 5 feet of the sphere needs to make a dex saving throw. Save of 14.
Saved.
All right, well, he's still going to take half damage.
Sure.
Wow. 1, 1, 2. It's 2d6 normal, but everyone at home, remember I get an extra d4 fire damage from the Wanderer. So he's going to take 2 fire damage. But as long as I'm concentrating, I can move the sphere every turn.
Do they take damage from it on your turn or their turn?
End of their turn.
A sphere of fire ignites in the middle of the room, illuminating everything really well. It was pretty dim in there before. Now that you can actually get a better look around, you can see that the room is filled with predominantly shifters. There's a couple of Goliaths in there as well. Zephyr, what are you doing?
I am going to cast Crown of Madness on the High Priest down below.
Okay.
Fail that
Excellent.
save.
Fail that save.
So Wisdom, DC 14.
Fail.
A twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head, and a madness glows in its eyes. Is there any bad guys nearby?
Yeah, there's one guy standing right next to him, just on the other side of the table.
He beats him.
Okay.
I don't know what weapons he has on him, so beat him is all I can think of.
Beat it!
Okay.
Beat it!
As that sphere of fire ignites in the middle of the room, out of nowhere, this jagged metal crown just onto his head. And he jerks his head up, looks at the guy across from him who hasn't noticed anything wrong yet. He reels his hand back. Suddenly there is a whip in his hand from nowhere, and he just lashes out. He has used the cantrip Thorn Whip.
Yeah.
Hey, I have that.
It's a good little spell.
Yeah.
He will attack and hit and deal 8 damage.
Oh, yeah.
Palpable early hit.
Yeah, son.
And that's what magic does. Ding.
And then Zephyr and I high five.
Yeah!
Jackson, what are you doing?
I have a moment with Mordecai real quick when we both realized that his fire was a lot less than we thought it was going to be. And I just look, I go to take a step and I go, up or down?
Up to you. Magic's new. Down.
Down. I go down. I go down the ladder.
Okay.
I power slide down the ladder. And I want to.
You Dark Souls slide down that ladder.
And I let loose a war cry and charge right at the closest dude.
That is going to be one of the other guys on that first floor. Go ahead and give me a roll at advantage.
For my first attack?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, and as I go, I'm going to activate Fighting Spirit.
Okay.
Dude number 1. 17.
17, that'll hit.
11 damage for him.
Excellent.
I'm going to hit him again. 20 more. 20 something. And, 15 damage.
You carve into that guy deep. He is completely taken by surprise, and suddenly he went from being feeling in pretty good spirits, you know, he's about to do some terrible stuff to some people he doesn't like, and then his world got cut in half almost as you carve into him twice.
I stand there and shift my weight for parry stance. Come and get it, guys.
With that, let's roll initiative.
Yeah, boy. Trash. 11.
12.
Okay.
9.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Man.
Aegis 3, bringing up the middle.
The order is going to be the High Priest, all of you guys, and then the 9 other guys in the room.
Oh.
And somewhere Dad.
Maybe.
But we don't know where he is right now.
We'll get to him, actually.
He died in a cave-in.
Ah, Dad.
Papa.
Fucking lame, Dad. Died in a cave-in? God, embarrassing me for my friends. No, Jackson, you hear in your head, message style, the voice of Salix saying, I'm going for the priest. Stay away from him. He's mine.
Jackson just kind of tilts his head. I don't think he's ever gotten a message spell before.
Well, we have a party member.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
That's how Telepathic Bears started.
Yeah, but Jackson doesn't know he can respond.
Fair enough.
Oh.
So is Crown of Madness a save at the end of the guy's turn?
The very bottom of the spell can make a wisdom save at the end of each of its turns.
End of its turn?
End of
Very
its
good.
turn.
All right. So he is going to use Thorn Whip again
Good.
and fail.
Aw.
And he is going to save. And what's the DC on that?
14.
14. He does not succeed.
Yeah.
So he is still charmed in that way.
That'd be good.
And that is going to take us to your 3 turns. What do you do?
Well, whose turn is it?
That's fair.
We have to play the game right.
I think
or as
it's
right as we
me.
can.
Zephyr Mordecai Jackson.
What do I want to do? I don't think anyone knows where I'm at, right? I think I'm currently hidden still. I haven't moved.
You did cast a spell, so.
I think I'll just, go all classic Zephyr and just, do some Eldritch Blasts. So why not?
Okay. do it.
I'm gonna aim for some, of 2 of the 3 on the catwalk.
Yep. Okay.
So the first one will be 24, the second one, a 20.
Both will hit.
Awesome. So 2 dudes are getting below 9 and a 12.
Okay.
Nice.
A palpable pair of hits.
Shabao.
2 dudes are injured badly. And that is your turn.
Cool.
Mordecai, what are you doing?
It's a great question. I think I'm going to maintain distance, and I'm going to Hucka produce flame over at the guy who's currently eating my flaming sphere. I'm just going to get him real nice and toasty.
Yep.
So range spell attack, 14.
Okay. That does not hit.
Aw, damn it. Well, then, that's my turn.
Okay, well, now it is Jackson's turn. What are you doing?
I would like to kill all of them.
All right, well, you have the opportunity to kill one right now.
Okay.
And you're going to have to be happy with that.
All right, I will kill the first one.
If you finish your vegetables, maybe you can kill the others.
17 hits him still, right?
Like my vegetables.
Yep, that is correct.
11 damage.
Okay, how do you want to do that one?
I want to cut off about half of his head and push him down as I keep moving.
You shove and go as one of the 10 dies before you, and you move on to the next one. They have all taken note that you are here now.
Good.
I'm going to go ahead and start keeping a tally.
Jackson tally.
Murders.
So there's 6 still down here, and they're a mixture of shifters and Goliaths?
Yes.
Okay. Well, can I get to the one that's already been hit?
You can.
Okay,
You can.
I'll get to him, and I'll attack him. And that's 19.
Okay, that'll hit.
That is 9 points of damage.
He is injured. Badly.
Great. I will, again, drop into parry stance and probably realize a little too late that I put myself in the center of all of them.
You put yourself into parry stance and you realize you are right by the larger altar where the young man is tied up.
Perfect. They'll attack me and not him then. That's my goal.
Okay. All right. And
aggro.
Now it is their turn. So the one guy makes a dexterity saving throw?
Technically at the end of his turn.
Okay. At the end of his turn? All right.
If we're playing by the letter of it.
Okay. That's fine. He is going to move out of the sphere. He is going to start running at you with a big old cudgel out. And then the other 2 up on the catwalks are going to take out bows and arrows and fire at each of you. So, Zephyr, an 18 is going to hit you, right?
Yes, of course it will.
And Mordecai, a 20 is going to hit you, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Zephyr, that's going to be 7 damage on you. Mordecai, that's going to be 9 damage on you.
Ouch.
Yeah. And now for Jackson, attack number 1 is going...
One of how many?
All right, let's do this.
All right. Let's take a look here. A 17 will hit you.
No, it will not. I'm at 21.
Okay. Let's see here. A 20 will not hit you. Goddamn.
No, it won't.
I said goddamn.
All right. A 22 is going to hit you.
Finally, yes. The 22 will hit me.
Quick point of order while Jackson's taking damage. I did succeed a concentration check.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah, I need to do that, too. The Crown of Madness.
Yes.
Cool, we're good.
Jackson, that is going to be 6 damage on you.
Okay. My fighting spirit is up, so I'm taking full damage here.
That is going to be it for that round. Oh, except for something else. A lair action.
Oh, no.
Yes. We've arrived at lair actions.
No. Now, before you say the lair action, I want us all to take a guess real quick. Whose lair is this? Is this the priest's lair or is this the bear's lair?
No, this is Mavo's shrine, so it's Mavo's lair, so obviously the bear is Mavo.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why we needed to let him out.
That might be
I
true.
don't know. Chase's face is kind of giving a lot away.
It's all of their lairs. There are different actions that I can do that involve all of our friends.
Yay.
Choice.
I thought so.
I mean, we did just dive straight into this cavernous ruin deep underneath a lumber tin with all these mines, and it's clearly not our territory, but if we kill them all, it becomes our territory. That's how that works.
So, as they all attack, the telepathic bear in its cage lets out a terrible, sad roar and causes an aura of defeat to fill the room. If you would have advantage this round, you lose it. You don't get disadvantage, but you lose any advantage you might have. And in the off chance that you go down and you have to make a death saving throw, you now have to roll a 13 instead of a 10.
Ooh. I don't like this bear.
That's a mean bear.
He's a very mean bear.
Point of order. If I give myself advantage, it's pointless then, right? I can't give it to myself after this to negate it.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody has advantage this turn.
Ain't nobody got an advantage.
Ain't nobody getting no advantage this time around. Single dice only. I don't know what that was, but here we are.
We're all very sad for the very sad bear.
Guys, what if I can communicate with it?
When you do, you sound like not a total dope.
See, I wanted you to let it out, so if you become friends with it, perfect.
How would Zephyr talk in a dope voice like that?
That is going to take us back to the top of the round with Salix, who continues sneaking unabated. That is going to take us to the High Priest's turn. He will
attack
him, kill him.
Uh-huh. And he rolls a natural 20.
Yeah.
Which, on a spell, I'm playing Calvin Ball. He probably should be using, like, punching, but it's fine.
Ball.
So that is going to be 12 damage. So he reels back with that whip and slices the guy that Jackson just attacked in half.
Does that count as a kill still for me?
I think you can take that kill, Zephyr.
We're gonna go with an assist. I'll
There
go
you
with an
go.
assist.
I'll take
that
it.
one's
Hey,
half.
it's still ups my stats.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Gotta keep track of that KDA.
Yeah.
And yeah, he saves out of that one because he's
from the pure shock.
Yeah, Jackson, you see in his eyes just horror cross his face as the crown bips out of existence and the guy falls dead before you.
Hey, thanks. Good looking out, man.
And that's gonna take us to Zephyr.
Thank you. Both Eldritch Blasts are going to hit the High Priest.
Are they, though?
Yep. That is a 22 and a natural 20.
Yeah, those are going to
hit.
All right. Max damage on 1 and roll for the 22.
All right, so the 22 is going to deal 12 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And with the nat 20... That's a 9 plus 7 is 15 plus 3, 18.
16.
18.
Is it 16?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, wait, 9 plus 7 is... Yeah, 16. I'm a fool. 16. I can't math.
Okay. I get that.
You're a banker.
That's the joke! Also, I have to do very little math at work. It's really nice.
So yeah, Zephyr's like, thank you, and then pow. But while I shoot, I also I want to get near the telepathic bear's cage, but like above it.
You want to start moving that way?
Yeah.
That's fine. Yes, you can do that.
So yeah, while I'm running, I'm like pew pew pew.
Okay. And that is going to take us to Mordecai.
All right. The battle axe or the great axe is coming off my back. I'm going to bonus action move my flaming sphere into the grill of one of the archers.
Okay.
On the catwalk with me.
Absolutely.
And then with 30 feet of movement, can I get to the guy with the cudgel?
You can.
All right. I'm going to make a reckless attack at him.
Absolutely.
18 plus 6, 24.
Okay, that'll do.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, baby. 13 points of damage.
Okay, he's dead. How do you want to do this?
Hey! It's just, the great axe is in one hand, and I'm just kind of charging for him. Right hand is extended, moving the flaming sphere, and I just one swing catches him on the shoulder, and he goes spiraling off the catwalk.
Yeah.
Awesome, yeah. So that guy lands in one of the shallow troughs along the side where the water is being collected from in that sphere, and there is a sickening as he hits the ground and kind of splooshes in.
Yeah.
And that will take us.
And if I have this,
Jack-
if I have this right in my head, I'm kind of on the opposite end of Zephyr now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, and that is going to take us to Jackson.
So there's 5 left down there, plus the priest?
Correct.
Cool. How many are in melee with me right now?
There are 4 in melee with you right now.
I'm gonna do something new.
Do it new.
I cast Word of Radiance.
Okay.
Ooh.
All 4 of them need to make a con save.
What is the save?
The DC is 12.
3 save, 1 fails.
Well, that's a damn shame.
Yep.
Well,
Spells, man. What are you gonna do?
cantrips, so...
Yeah, fair.
Sweet. Okay, well, that one's going to take 2d6 radiant.
Okay, cool.
So he takes 6 radiant.
Okay, nice.
Holy energy just erupts from me. And 3 of them get out of the way, but it's okay. I don't know how to aim it yet.
It's a tricky thing. AoEs. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
It's a word of radiance. What's the word?
Shit! Damn it! Wrong word.
What other cuss words could I try?
All right.
And I'm just gonna stay there because I got all their attention, and I'm gonna take parry stance and just stay there.
You do that, and that is going to take us to their turn. Archer number 1 has a fireball on him. Let's check his dex. What's the save on that, Mordecai?
14.
All right, he makes that, so go ahead and roll damage for the flaming sphere.
That's a little better. 13 reduced by half, 6.
He takes that damage, but he is taking it, and he's still standing. So that happened, and now he is going to move out of the way of the flaming sphere and launch a arrow at you. That is going to hit, though. That is going to be a 18.
Yes,
I
sir.
think that'll hit. That is going to be 7 damage on you. Go ahead and roll concentration.
Concentration check. Yeah, nat 19, we're good.
Cool. All right, and Zephyr, an arrow onto you. That is going to be a 15. That'll hit you.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to be 9 damage on you.
All I was saying is quick player insert. It's interesting as a barbarian with spellcasting, I can't rage or I'll lose concentration.
Yep. That's a thing.
I have a lot of, like, I could wild shape and be fine, but this is, I'm figuring out all the little ins and outs of this class combo, and it's very cool.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you really have 2 distinct modes. We'll get back to that later. All right. Hey, Jackson.
Yeah.
I'm going to stab you a bunch.
You can certainly try.
I'm going to try. The first 2 miss.
Yep. Ting, ting.
1 does hit, though.
Okay.
And this guy's got a big old beefy sword that he is going to use to try and stab you. That is going to be 10 damage on you.
A palpable hit.
Jackson, I want to help, but I might hurt you more.
I'm fine.
Look, we've seen Jackson do some crazy shit.
Hold on. I do actually have to make a concentration check. I'm fine.
I also, Lone Ranger saved his life when he decided to have run headlong into an entire mob of people, so...
That's the stupid shit I was talking about.
Sometimes he just needs a hand.
The high priest looks around from side to side, seeing that things are going very poorly very quickly for him, and he snaps his fingers. And that ball of water in the middle of the room, it looks like for a second that it's growing so quickly that you barely have time to register it before it slams into each of you. I need you all to make me a dex check.
Uh-oh. This is a saving throw?
Yes.
I don't have advantage because danger sense, because the thing.
I'm sorry. The aura of defeat has dissipated. That is a 1-round effect.
Oh, cool.
So 19, baby.
Okay.
Oh, much better.
Okay.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. Jackson?
9.
Okay. Jackson, you are the only one that fails, but this is the least disastrous for you to fail, as you get pushed to the ground. You don't want to fail this on the second floor. Ooh. So, the two guys on the catwalks manage to grab onto the sides of the railings. As the force of water hits them, they grab onto the side of the railings and they don't get shoved off. Jackson, this takes you totally by surprise. And you get knocked prone.
Okay.
As this water rushes into you, but you do not take any damage.
Does it only hit us?
It does hit the other ones, however, they are acclimated to this, so they know how to defend themselves against it.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's Salix's turn.
Oh, good. Finally.
I can't make this up. I genuinely can't. I just rolled a nat 1. The water slams into everyone. And everyone is just knocked to the side, including Salix. And as he staggers around and he pulls himself back up to his full height, in full view of God and everyone in the middle of this fucking room, the priest stands up and looks at him. Brother! I thought you were... And then Salix rushes in.
Mordecai, your uncle's here.
Salix rushes in, and the two of them get locked together, and he is trying to bring down and Salix is trying to bring down a knife onto this man. And that's gonna take us to his turn, where... Let me move over to my spells page. Oh, this will be fun. Yeah, I'll do this.
No, it won't.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay. Suddenly, Jackson, you feel a strong gust of wind just rush around you. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and make a strength saving throw for me.
Does it matter that I'm prone?
Take it at disadvantage.
7.
All right, you and let me see here.
It's wind. It's wind.
It is wind.
If any, well, I guess if I'm on my back, then yeah. I'm thinking like I'm front down, like I can grab on to something. But okay.
Yeah, if you had another round, then I would give you advantage. But you just got knocked onto your ass. But you and one of the other shifters gets like shoved along towards the back of the room as this high priest tries to clear the way.
I love this, like, I like vision in my brain of like this big thing of water coming in and just like flattening Jackson like a pancake. And then once he's like, what happened? Just whoosh, and he's flying across the room.
Oh yeah, he's getting ragdolled right now.
All right. And that is going to take us to Zephyr's turn. What are you doing?
How far am I to the bear cage?
You are about 60 feet away.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep running towards the bear cage.
Yep. Are you using your full turn to do that?
No, like,
you're going to do your 30 feet? Okay.
All
right, you'll be able to get there next round.
And I think I'm going to let off another volley at Priest, who... Is he still, like, locked with Salix?
Yep.
Alright, well then, yeah, I'm going to try to give Salix a leg up and shoot the dude. Cool. So, the first one is a 24. The second
That'll
one
hit.
Is a 14.
So the first one will hit, the second will not.
Okay, fantastic. dealing 9 damage.
Okay. He takes that damage, and it hurts. Kai.
I have a couple questions. Does this exchange between the High Priest and my father come as a surprise to me?
Oh, yes!
I wasn't previously aware of, like, an uncle that was MIA?
Nope.
So I don't recognize this fool at all.
Not even a little bit. Looks a little like your dad.
I think Mordecai I think he just shouts, "What?" And and just continues moving toward one of the archers, like, on this level with him.
Okay.
I'll move the flaming sphere to chase the guy who's running away from it, and then I'll engage the other archer.
Mordecai's
Okay.
like, I'll deal with this later.
So I'm gonna reckless attack.
Mm-hmm.
Natural fucking 20.
I love it.
Slam.
Oh, he's
Yes.
done.
Do it. Actually,
two
this guy
12,
has not
bitch.
been touched yet.
Okay, well, he's about to get touched real hard.
Touch him bad.
He touched the butt.
That's about as high as I can roll. 25 damage.
Hot damn. Yeah, you very nearly destroy this guy in one fell swoop as you lay into him. And he has to, like, grab on to not fall off the edge. He was not expecting you to move up on him quite so quickly.
Yeah, no one ever does.
No, damnedest thing.
Damnedest thing.
All right. And that'll take us to Jackson. What are you doing?
Mordecai's demeanor is entirely shifted.
Okay,
now.
so am I still prone, I'm assuming? Just
Yes.
farther away?
Yes.
Okay. So there's the...
Yeah, there is another guy that is prone next to you.
Okay. So there's that guy, and then everybody else is still back where I was.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just make sure I got the lay of the land. So there's Salix and his brother, crazy priest dude, and they're in dual grasping knife fight. Somebody's gonna stab somebody.
Yep.
And then there's 5 other dudes down there, and one of them's by me, and the other 4 are, well, where I was.
Right.
Cool. I would like to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And then just beat this poor son of a bitch that got knocked with me.
Okay.
My name's Jackson Silver, and I'm here to beat ass.
Beat some ass.
So first I'm going to bonus action for Fighting Spirit.
Yep.
Because I can have advantage now, right?
You can.
Cool.
Yep.
He dead? Can I just declare him dead?
This guy hasn't been hit yet, so no, you cannot declare him dead.
Okay. What if I rolled a natural 20?
It's very likely, but I still would like you to roll some damage there, Ryan.
That's 22.
Mm-hmm. I declare him dead.
Cool. I stand up and I just use my scythe to push me up, and doing so, I just cut his head off.
You push yourself up on his body, on his
Yes,
neck.
and that's how he's dead. And now there's 4 guys left. Can I get to him?
They're 15 feet away from you.
Sweet. I would like to run at the one that is hurt the most,
Okay.
and I would like him to be dead now.
Okay. You can.
20-something.
Yep.
13 damage.
Walk away. He is still standing.
He's still standing? See,
Yeah.
now I'm just disappointed in him. So I'm going to action surge. He made me mad. I have to kill him now. Action surge. 20-something.
Okay.
12 damage.
Okay. He is dead.
He's dead now. Okay.
Check.
I
Got it.
my S into his chest and kick him down. And then I have one more attack now. I'm going to throw an axe at the crazy priest.
Okay. Do it.
17.
That'll hit.
All right. 10 damage.
Ouch. He is injured badly.
And then I assume parry stance and breathe a little heavier. But just a little bit.
Only a little. Okay. That's fine. Now it's everybody else's turn. And we've got...
Yay!
Let's roll... Let's see here. Mordecai, that's a 14 that they have to roll.
That's the DC,
Yep.
so he saves.
Yep, 15.
Half damage. 9, 10, 11. 11 reduced to 5.
Okay. He's barely standing, but still up. Yep. And
almost dead. The Mordecai Bulwark story.
And first attack is going to be a 18 on Mordecai.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That will be... Where is my... Here we go. That's going to be 4 damage on you.
Cool.
And that is going to be... I think that's going to be a miss on Zephyr. That's only a 10.
Yeah.
Hey, finally.
Go, my tiny armor class.
All right. And that's going to take us downstairs to where the big people hit.
Bring it.
And
hey,
they're very large downstairs. There's a lot more Goliaths down there.
Oh,
they're physically bigger.
I see what you're saying now.
Okay. First guy misses.
Yeah, he does.
Second guy misses.
Ting.
Third guy rolls a 22, so that's gonna hit.
Yes.
But it's only gonna be 6 damage.
Okay. I pass my concentration.
Excellent. Yep, and check your concentration there too.
Oh, fair play.
Cool. We don't play spellcasters
good.
often. At least not spellcasters that do concentration things. And that is going to take us to lair actions.
Oh, good.
The High Priest, realizing that things are starting to go very, very poorly for him, reaches out and makes a tight fist, and from a box near each of you jumps a tiny little wooden golem that enters into the fray.
Excuse me?
How tiny?
Right.
How tiny? Like, can I just smush it?
Like 2 feet.
Okay.
Not even.
All
like
right.
1.5 feet tall, like very small. Clearly probably not going to do a whole lot of damage, but annoying nonetheless. That is going to take us to Salix's turn.
Everyone watch my dad try to kill my secret uncle.
Basically.
He is going to... there we go. Swing and do some damage there. Alright, so you see Salix shove him off and do a little bit of damage as this guy staggers. And that is going to take us to his turn. Let's take a look here. That was a 2nd level spell. As he staggers away, this guy is going to lay a hand on himself, and a growth of vines is going to lash out around his wounds as he casts Cure Wounds on himself.
Nice. I mean, not nice, but like I'm appreciating the narrative, but
you respect that.
Yeah,
picture.
bad guys who actually heal themselves and have a sense of survival. It's great.
oh my god, what a novel idea. Now, Chase, I don't want to backseat DM here, but
You're gonna.
this seems like a pretty important bad guy, and we didn't get a monologue.
We got a kind of a decent, narrative dropping monologue, in the middle there. It was really more of an aside, but still.
It was one word.
It changes the game. Yeah. It's a really big word.
It does. Yes, it does. I was hoping for his entire plan to be laid bare while we're all trading blows.
I thought the whole theater thing was to show, not tell, so...
Look, we show through telling.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Anyways, that looks like it heals him up very nicely. That is going to take us to Zephyr. What do you do?
Not use it for him for healing himself.
So I get to above the bear cage.
Yep, you are standing above the bear cage.
30 feet is my distance, for my brainness.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to try to talk to the bear. If he knows the language, he'll understand me. And so I say, hello.
Okay.
Just hello?
What is the intelligence score of telepathic bear?
They have telepathic abilities. I would assume they have some form of intelligence.
Debatably higher than a normal bear.
I'm very interested to see this.
And I would like to use my main action to conjure a big leg of mutton with my deep ability.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
And go,
Okay.
I have a big leg of thing of mutton for you.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Okay.
Way to go, D'Artagnan. That's a 24.
Nice.
Okay. You're gonna take half damage on psychic feedback from talk, but you are gonna.
That's fine. I'll take some damage for this.
I called it.
All right. I rolled a 12, so you're gonna take 6 psychic feedback damage.
You gotta you tuned your channel just a little off.
You pop into this bear's head unbidden and tempt it, and what you get back is free me, free me, free me.
I can do it.
Yes.
But and like at this point, I think I'm like Zephyr's like sort of hanging underneath the railing a bit, just like sort of looking at the bear, and I point at Jackson and Salix and Mordecai, and I'm like, those 3 are off limits, though. Well, me too. Us 4. But I can do that.
Free me, free me, free me.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Thank you for joining us here on Another Path. You can find our website and merch store at anotherpathpodcast.com, on Twitter at anotherpathpod, and on Facebook at facebook.com/anotherpathpodcast. You can support our efforts by donating at our Patreon at patreon.com/anotherpath, or by giving us a rating and review over on Apple Podcasts or whatever podcatcher will let you. You can also find me on Twitter at TQLoudly, Ryan at Ryan_Albrecht, Griffin at GriffCold, and Zach at ThatGuyZachRob. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode, and until then, remember that one man's final encounter is another man's weapon.